Hey guys, it's Jaylon. Welcome or welcome back. I'm here today to share with you my empties for the month of November. I'm also going to share with you how things are going with my low buy, what came into my collection, all of that good stuff. So as usual, I will leave timestamps down below so you can hop to a specific section if you'd like. I got through a pretty decent amount of stuff this month, so I'm super excited. We're going to start with empties. I'm going to start with makeup. Now I just painted my nails, so I may be like holding things a little weird. But I'm going to start with complexion products. I actually have two concealers. The first one is by Makeup Revolution. This is the Conceal and Define Full Coverage Conceal and Contour in the shade number C3. Here is the packaging, and this is all done. I did take out the stopper. I put it back in so that it wouldn't leak, but this is all done. I don't know why I do that. Anyway, I thought this was an okay concealer. I would not purchase this again, which is not my favorite. Next, I have from Maybelline the Super Stay Better Skin Concealer. This is in the shade number 10, and this is also all finished. There's nothing left in the tube. I did not mind this concealer. It was actually not bad, but you can't purchase this anymore, so bummer. Pretty decent concealer. Next, I have a blush. I actually finished a cream blush. This is by AOA Studio. It is their cream sheer blush in the shade Cupid. And I'm so glad this is finished. It took me all year to get this done. It was in my advent calendar project. And yeah, it took me all year. I ended up using this to do blush draping. I mean, all year for a like $1 or $2 cream blush, not bad. These are not bad. When I purchased this, there weren't a lot of color options, but not a bad product at all. Didn't mind it. The packaging is a little weak, but that's what you get for a $1 blush. I do have a cream highlighter as well. This is by Clinique. It's the Chubby Stick Sculpting Highlighter in the shade Hefty Highlight. And this was okay. Not a favorite. It was a deluxe size. It just didn't provide a lot of oomph, in my opinion. It was fine. I would not repurchase this one. I have one brow product. This is by NYX. It's the Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Espresso. This is a really good brow pencil. My only issue with this is I feel like it's a little bit too dry. And so you have to kind of go into your brows multiple times to get product on there. It's all finished. You can see there. So I think I prefer the one from Ulta over this one. This is really great. It's a great deal. So if you like a harder pencil, then I would recommend this one. If you like a softer pencil, I think the one from Ulta is better. And maybe even the ABH Brow Wiz over this. But this is still a great deal. So if you're looking for an inexpensive brow pencil, this is nice. I have an eye pigment. I finished an eye pigment. This is by Milk Makeup. It's their eye pigment in the shade Silent Disco. This is a deluxe size. Took me forever to get through. And I don't think you can buy these anymore. I don't think Milk Makeup makes these. But this was not bad. I mean, it was a very dark shade for me to use, but I made it work. And I think I finished... This was in my Throwback 30 project last year, and I worked on it. And then I finished it this year. So glad that's done. I have a couple of other eye products. I have an eyeliner from Kat Von D, the Tattoo Liquid Liner in the shade Trooper Black. This one was really dry when I started working on it. Yeah, it didn't have a lot of pigment, so I only got like less than 10 uses with that one. But it's empty. I have one mascara. This is by MAC. It's their Magic Extension Mascara. I don't like this mascara. It's not a favorite. I don't like the formula. The wand is fine, but you see how cakey the mascara is on here. I mean, it may be dry at this point, but yeah, this was not a favorite mascara. I would not purchase that one. I think I got that from TJ Maxx, I want to say, but I wouldn't repurchase it. I have one facial mist. This is by MAC. It's the Fix Plus spray. My favorite holy grail. I love this. Will always repurchase. The rest of what I have are lippies. I have one lip liner. This is by Pat McGrath. It's the Permagel lip pencil in Suburbia. This is all done. What was left in here popped out because it was really dry, but I did finish it. Haha, yay. Another lip liner out of my collection. I have two glosses. The first is by NYX. It's their Butter Gloss in the shade Creme Brulee. These take forever to finish. I did take the stopper out of this and then put it, well, actually, I don't think I put the stopper back in, but you can see it's all empty. I could not get that very last bit out. I think I scraped the sides of this like two or three times, and I was like, that's enough. So anyway, this is done. I still have like 4 or 5 of these in my collection. I do like this gloss quite a bit. And I do find that it lasts a long time. Like, I've had these in my collection forever and they're still fine. Good gloss. I also have by Bobbi Brown their Crushed Liquid Lip in the shade Smoothie Move. So it's in this little tiny packaging. You can see where I scraped a bunch out. There is a little bit that's like clinging around the tip there, but I can't get to it. So there's the shade. This was really lovely. I loved the formula. It took forever to finish this. Forever. I was like, when is this going to end? And yeah, finally finished it. Little baby sample. I have one liquid lipstick. I'm so excited about this. By Huda Beauty, their liquid matte lipstick in the shade Muse. This is all finished. I did take the stopper out of this one as well. I quite liked this color, and this formula is actually not bad. There's the shade there. It's really beautiful. I don't plan on buying any more liquid lipsticks, but I do like this shade quite a bit. And the formula is good. And then I have 2 lipsticks. The first one is a full size. This is the Bite Beauty lipstick in the shade Taurus, the Amuse Bouche formula. I loved this lipstick shade. It's so pretty. As you guys know, I don't go digging in lipsticks anymore. Well, ever, because I have so many. But there it is. It's finished. I think I have one more of these. It's a beautiful color. And then lastly, for makeup, I have a deluxe size Pat McGrath lipstick. This is a red shade in the shade Elson. This is beautiful. There's the color there. I loved this color. The formula was nice too. It's gorgeous, but it's finished. I actually have one more of these, but this one's done. Yay. All right. So I'm going to insert this real quick. I just found this on the floor, and this is part of my empties. I did finish an eyeliner. This is the Sephora eye pencil in the shade Love Affair. I'm so glad this is done because I have like 2 or 3 more of these. Anyway, I did finish this. I just wanted to make sure it was included in my empties. It's a good pencil. Not a color that I feel like I would purchase again. Or this is actually a freebie that I would get because I prefer black, but it wasn't that bad. Okay, back to the video. That is all the makeup. Now I do have one sponge that I want to share with you. I don't remember the name of this brand, but this is all like it's all flaky right now, and so I get little black sponge bits all over my face, so it's done. All right, moving on to skincare. I'm going to start with cleansers. The first one I have is by Pharmacy. It's the Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm in Pear Punch. It's one of their deluxe size, well, part of their holiday collection last year. I do love this product. It's so good. The blueberry one out of this trio was my favorite, but this is perfectly fine. It's got a light pear scent. Love these. I have a cleansing oil. This is the DHC Deep Cleansing Oil. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so good. Great cleansing oil if you like those kinds of things. I think I recently repurchased this from Ulta. It's coming soon. I would highly recommend it. It's so good. And then I have one of the Lancome Bifacil eye makeup removers. This is my favorite eye makeup remover. I love this. And I have several backups. But yeah, this is a holy grail. Love it. I have one essence by Fresh, the Kombucha Facial Treatment Essence. I do like this quite a bit. I use this as a hydrating toner, actually. Yeah, I have another one of these, but I would repurchase it again because I really do like it. Now moving on to serums, I have 2. From Estee Lauder, I have the Advanced Net Repair Synchronized Multi-Recovery Complex Serum. This was a full size. I think this was 30 mils. Yeah, 30 mils. I love this. Holy Grail. Will always repurchase this. Love. Love, love, love. From Murad, I have the Rapid Collagen Infusion Serum. Not a favorite. I would not purchase this. I think this is overpriced, and I don't think it does much. So would not repurchase that. Moving on to like creams, I have by Herbivore the Aquarius Pore Purifying Clarity Cream. This is fine. Not my favorite moisturizer, but I enjoyed it. I don't know if it does like pore clarifying or purifying, but it's a nice moisturizer. I wouldn't purchase a full size. Maybe if it was like on half off or something. From Glow Recipe, I have the Avocado Melt Retinol Eye Cream. I remember really liking this, and this was fine. But at the end of the day, I think I just prefer the Estee Lauder eye treatment versus this, so I would not repurchase this. I have an eye moisturizer. So that one I would use under the eye, and this one I would use kind of all over as an all-over moisturizer. This is one of my holy grail favorites. Clinique Pep Start Eye Cream. This is just a great basic hydrating eye cream, and I love it. I love it. I love it so much. I always open the tube and scrape out what's left in here because it's so good. So yeah, I would recommend this if you have dry skin, dry eye area, and need just a good moisturizer. This is a good one. And then lastly, for moisturizers, I have a full size from Clarins. Their Super Restorative Day SPF 20 moisturizer. This was really good. I quite enjoyed this, but this is very expensive. I picked this up during like an Ulta 21 Days of Beauty where it was half off, and that's the only time that I would repurchase this. I do quite enjoy this, but there's other moisturizers that are cheaper than this that I feel like do a great job as well. I have one face oil by Fourth Ray Beauty. I have at the After Hours Detox Face Oil. I didn't really use this on my face. I use this on my body, so it probably should go in the Bodycare section, but it's actually a face oil. This is fine. I did not purchase this. This was gifted to me by a friend who just wasn't a fan. So yeah, I wouldn't repurchase this. I don't even know if you can. Moving on to like exfoliating treatments. I have one from Dr. Dennis Gross. It's the Alpha Beta Universal Daily Peel. There were 10 treatments in here. This was gifted to me by Valerie, and I do enjoy these quite a bit. I think I prefer using a serum like Good Genes, Sunny Valley's Good Genes or something like that. But this is a great like supplement to use every once in a while. These are great. They're just really expensive. I also have a lip scrub. This is my favorite lip scrub by Sarah Happ. It's the lip scrub in pink grapefruit scent. I love this. They used to be able to get this from Ulta, but it's not there anymore. I use it almost every time I shower. I love it. I think you can still buy it at Nordstrom's though. And I think what's left are masks. I have two eye masks actually. The Peter Thomas Roth 24 karat gold pure luxury lift and firm hydrogel eye patches. These are nice. They're not my favorite, so I'm not going to be buying like the kits from Peter Thomas Roth unless I find them like at TJ Maxx for a really good deal, because it's normally like $75 for a 3-pack, and I can get the ones from Asfolio or even like Honey, etc. for less than 10. So I just find these to be good, but they're not like my holy grail. So I don't think I would repurchase it. I like the eye masks to put on when I'm applying my makeup. Like when I first apply my makeup, I'll put an eye mask on, and I like it for the hydrating purposes. Next, from Karuna, I have the hydrogel eye masks. These were really good. Really thick serum coated on each eye patch. My problem with this is that when I used it as I was applying makeup and I would take the masks off before I did my skincare or my face makeup, these would pill. So I would not repurchase these for that purpose. I have other eye masks that don't do that. So yeah, I mean, it was a nice, if you like to do these at night before you go to bed or something, that's when I would use something like this because it's super hydrating, but they just pilled before with my like daytime skincare. Moving on to regular masks, I have by Saturday Skin the Yuzu Vitamin C Sleep Mask. I did not use this during the evening. I used it during the day. It's just like a hydrating mask that I would put on and walk around the house and do stuff. It's all finished. I would not repurchase this, but I did quite enjoy it. Next, from Hey Honey, I have the Sweet Treat Wild Berry and Honey Yogurt Recovery Mask. This was also okay. I didn't mind using it, but I prefer the Pharmacy Honey Potion Mask, so I would not repurchase that one. I have by Summer Fridays their Jet Lag Mask. This was good, but not great. I remember there's a lot of hype around this. This is another one that I would wear and walk around the house for, 30 minutes or so while it was on. It was fine. I would consider a full size of this. I feel like I need more time with it versus this little sample. Yeah. And then from Sabon, I have the Dead Sea Mud Mask. I loved this mud mask. This is a really good mud mask that's not super drying. I would consider purchasing this. I quite enjoyed it. I also have some sheet masks. So I have two. Let me organize these. I have two from Esfolio, the Egg Essence sheet masks. These are my favorite. Love these. Well, one of my favorites. I also have the Esfolio Hyaluronic Acid with Peach Essence. Nice. Those are good. And the Milk Essence. One of all of those. There's a bunch of onesies in here. From Innisfree, I have the My Real Squeeze face mask. I don't really like these because I don't like the... I shouldn't say I don't like them. I like the serum. I don't like the actual mask itself. From Pharmacy, I have the Hydrating Coconut Gel Sheet Mask. I've talked about these before. I do like those, but I would recommend putting the serum on your face first before putting on the actual sheet mask. And my first time using this one, the CosRx Advanced Snail Mucin Power Sheet Mask. This was really good. I enjoyed that one quite a bit. So let's see, 2, 4, 6, 7 sheet masks. Done. So that is all the skincare. Now I'm going to move to body care. So I have one hand cream by Philosophy, the Hands of Hope in Lemon Custard. These are really good hand creams. Quite enjoyed that one. And I have 3 deluxe size shower gels. I was working on trying to get through some of these, but these are all 3 Molten Brown. The Recharge Black Pepper, and these have 50 milliliters, 1.7 ounces. These were all really good scents. That was probably I would say this one was probably my least favorite just because of the scent profile. Infusing Eucalyptus. I'm just not a fan of eucalyptus, but this is not an in-your-face eucalyptus. It was fine. Not a favorite though. And then the black pepper was probably next. This one was amazing. Neon Amber. I loved this scent. It was so good. Yeah, that one is a favorite for sure. So got through 3 deluxe sizes. And then I have a full size from Crabtree and Evelyn. This is the Sweet Almond Oil Bath and Shower Gel. This is a large size. It's 500 milliliters, 16.7 fluid ounces. No, almost 17 fluid ounces. So this one took me a while to get through. This smelled really good, and it was a nice shower gel. It smelled really good. I don't know if they make these anymore, to be honest. I have some body scrubs. I have 2 from the Bathing Garden. These were deluxe size samples. I kind of use these in my turn and burn project. Salty Siren and Lavender Sleepy. These were both lovely scents. I would totally repurchase them. I have a full size from Tree Hut, their Shea Sugar Scrub and Desert Haze. One of my favorite scents that they have ever made. It is such a beautiful, like feminine fall winter scent. Highly recommend this scent. Love it. And let's see, I have some moisturizers from True Moringa. I have the Shea and Moringa Balm. This is a very thick moisturizer. I use these on my cracked heels. I don't know why I'm showing it to you. I'm going to see if I can get a little bit of this out. There's a little bit left, but it's a very thick product. You kind of have to work it in. So it does great for cracked heels and really, really dry spots, but I wouldn't use this any other way. And I would not repurchase. From Bath & Body Works, I have the Body Lotion and Wild Madagascar Vanilla, one of my favorite scents of all time. This has their exclusive Madagascar Vanilla Accord, African Pear, Wild Jasmine, and White Sandalwood. Oh my God, it's so good. I just don't prefer their body lotion formula. I prefer the body cream, so I would not purchase this formula, but I would purchase the scent again because it was amazing. And then I have this Looks Me Pure Nilotica Melt. It's a nourishing balm to oil product. I used this on my face a little bit, but towards the end I was using it on my feet. Well, actually when I first started using it, I was using it on my feet and then I finished it off that way. This is fine, not a holy grail for me. Unless I needed something for cracked heels again and I don't have anything, I might consider something like this. I'm not sure. I think this is a little bit pricey, so maybe not. Another scrub I have is, I totally forgot about this one. This is by First Aid Beauty. It's the KP Bump Eraser Body Scrub. I actually like this. It has 10% AHA. I would consider repurchasing this. I feel like every once in a while I need something like this instead of using a body scrub like from Tree Hut on my arms. So I might repurchase this one again. I'm not sure. I did quite enjoy it though. And then the other hand cream that was hiding is by Bath & Body Works. This is an old one. It's their Nourishing Hand Cream in White Citrus. So that's done too. I got their 2 hand creams, you guys. Yay for me. Thanks for helping me in terms of like reminding me in the comments to use hand cream. It was very helpful. All right, some fragrance. I have by Elizabeth & James Nirvana Bourbon, I believe. Yeah, Nirvana Bourbon. There's this 10 ml size that I finished. It was a rollerball and I decanted it into an atomizer. And this is a nice scent. I quite enjoy it. I have another perfume from Elizabeth & James. This is Nirvana Rose. I think this is a 3 ml size. And I did the same thing. I decanted this into an atomizer. Then I have from Ellis Brooklyn the Super Amber perfume. I liked this, especially combining it with perfumes that I may not have originally liked the scent, and this was a great mixer, or like it's great with vanilla scents. It's really pretty. I don't even know if they still make that one. And then a couple of other miscellaneous things. This one's super miscellaneous by Sebon, the Refresh Hand Mist in Patchouli Lavender Vanilla. I did not use this on my hands. I used it on like my wax warmers, but it's intended for the hands, so I'm counting it. Antibacterial things I need to work through. So finish that. And then I have 4 hair care products. I have the As I Am Coconut Co-Wash. This is a large bottle, 32 ounces. It's a full liter. Anyway, I love this. Holy Grail co-wash for me. I love this stuff. Would 100% repurchase again, and I have many times. By AG Hair Care, I have the Curl Thrive Hydrating Conditioner. I didn't think this was that hydrating for my hair type, so I would not repurchase this one. From Love Your Curls, I have the Step 3 All-in-One Styler. I like this a lot. This one's the fragranced version, and I didn't mind the fragrance at all. I have the unscented version now that I'm working on. I like this. I find that this is best used when your hair is very wet and you put this in first and then like do some, some squish. And then I put in my styler, I find that this is like a pre-styler for me. I'll put something like the Kinky Curling Custard or Inner Sense styler. So yeah, but this is good. I really do like this product. I would totally repurchase that again. And the last thing for my empties, I have a shampoo. This is by Love Beauty and Planet. The Muramura Butter and Rose Blooming Color Sulfate-Free Shampoo. I use this after I've colored my hair, which I need to do, as you can probably tell, to remove the silicones in my hair color. So I don't get through this very often, but this is the clarifying shampoo that I like to use. So those are my empties. Yay! I think I got through a fairly decent amount of stuff. So just to do a quick recap on the things, the amount of things that I finished. I had 32 full-size items and 28 deluxe-size items. I do count sheet masks as deluxe-size items. So that is what I got through. So now let me share with you, I don't know if I have any declutters this month. Let me look. Yeah, no declutters this month. So let me grab the things that came into my collection and organize, and I'll share with you what I got, because there's a lot of stuff that came in. Actually, I'm going to do this first. So I do this every year, and I know my friend Deb B, I will link her channel information down below. She did a review on this. I think she purchased it after she saw that Valerie and I had purchased this because I purchase it every year. So it's this Estee Lauder kit. And what this is you can purchase this if you purchase any item from Estee Lauder during the holiday season. You can purchase this kit for $85. So I'd like to purchase this because it's got some really great full size items. It's a fantastic value. I may not keep everything that's in here or like everything that's in here, but the things that I do like are well worth the price of. Like well over the price of $85. Anyway, here is this packaging. It comes in like a train set. And in this container here, this pocket, there was an eyeshadow palette. You had the option of doing a warm toned kit or a cool toned kit. I went with a cool toned kit. And here are the items that are in here. So I will show you what these are. And then I'll also show you what I got from Estee Lauder to purchase this. So the first thing is a nourishing hand cream, and I think this is a beautiful magnolia scent. This isn't a full size, it's a deluxe size, but there is 1 full ounce in here. It also came with a full size of the Estee Lauder Revitalizing Supreme Youth Power Cream. They must be heavily promoting this cream. I am using one of these right now, and I do like the moisturizer. Well, no, I'm not using it right now. I think I've used a sample, and I do like the moisturizer, but it seems like everything that they do, like in terms of kits or giveaways or whatever, has this moisturizer in it. So they're really, really promoting it. Now, the 2 things that are like holy grails for me that are in this kit, this Advanced Night Repair Eye Supercharged Gel Cream. Love this. Holy grail. That is a full size. They also give you a full size of the Advanced Night Repair Synchronized Multi-Recovery Complex. 1 full fluid ounce. I think this alone is worth the cost of this kit. This is a new product for me, the Advanced Night Cleansing Gelée. I think this is their new cleanser. I think they just came out with it this year. It also comes with the Estee Lauder Gentle Eye Makeup Remover. This is not my favorite eye makeup remover, but I will use it. I will use it. And then there's 4 makeup items in here. So let me grab these out and then I'll show you what they are. There are 2 glosses. This just says it's their Estee Lauder limited edition gloss, and this one is in crystal pink. So again, this is part of that warm or cool set that you would purchase. So only thing I don't like about this, I don't love the color. I shouldn't say I don't love the color, but I don't love this brush applicator. You can already see that it's starting to fray. Let me see if I can, yeah, you can see the fraying there. Not my favorite, but there is the shade there. Then the second one is the shade Divine Plum. This one's really pretty. It looks really dark in the tube, but when you apply it on the lips, it looks really nice. Yeah, it's not super dark. So there's that one. Then there's the eyeshadow palette. Let me show you this one. This is the eyeshadow, the front of it. It's a palette. This is the Celestial Glam limited edition eyeshadow palette. And there are 6 shades in here. Now, this shade here is crap, but the rest of these are really good. That's the only shimmer in here. The rest of these are mattes, and they're actually really nice. At least swatching. I have not put this on my face yet, or my eyes, so I'm not sure of the formula, but there are the 5 mattes, and then this really terrible shimmer, which is there. It's not really a shimmer. It's like a satin shade. That one's not my favorite. The eyeshadow palette was like not the reason why I bought it. I just found that Pat McGrath lip pencil thing. All right, there were 2 lippies. Here's the packaging. The first shade I'm going to show you is Celestial Nude. And this is beautiful. Oh my goodness. Nice formula. It's like a satin formula. There's the shade there. Love this one. And then the second shade is Saturn Rain. I think that's what that says. So this is a bold pink. There we go. So those are the lippies that came in this set. And that is everything. And I think they say the value is $615. I want to say when Deb reviewed this, she said that based on her calculation, it wasn't quite that high, but it was still a really, really good deal. I mean, there's good stuff in here for $85. My apologies. I forgot about this. This also came in the kit. This is the Sumptuous Extreme Lash Multiplying Volume Mascara. I've decided to gift this to my aunt for Christmas, so I'm not going to open this, but this was also part of the kit. So decent mascara, but I have several of those. Okay, next for the few things that I did purchase. So one of the things that I always like to do is to purchase one of their little black primers. This is my favorite lash primer. I love this, and I think one year I may have only purchased this to get the kit for $85. So it's a lovely, lovely lash primer. I don't count these towards my low buy points because this is a repurchase for me. Love it. Then I repurchased another one of the Futurist Hydra Rescue foundations. This is in the shade 1 and 2 Ecru. I have already finished one of these. I love this. It's one of my favorite foundations. I have like 2 other shades in this. Holy grail, love it. It's also a really great mixer. And then I wanted to try this new concealer from Estee Lauder, the Futurist Soft Touch Brightening Concealer. Actually, they call it a skin sealer. This is in the shade 0.5N. So here is the packaging. It's a like kind of hefty packaging. There is, 6 mils in here? Yeah, 6 mils. This is a lot of packaging for 6 mils. And it's kind of a pricey concealer. Like, for example, Lancome, I think, is the same price. And it has 12 or 14 mils. So, yeah. If it ends up being a holy grail, it ends up being a holy grail. But I'm a little disappointed in the size for the price. I mean, I didn't look at that. I just bought it. But I'm excited about that. I basically purchased the little black primer to get the kit. And then they also had a deal where if you spend a certain amount of dollars, you also got some freebies. And so I'm going to show you all the freebies that I ended up with. There was a bag freebie. Now this bag is a little bit of a eyesore. I'm not keeping this bag. It's going to go into my Goodwill section. Like, I'm going to donate this to Goodwill because I don't love the bag. But there were several things that came in the bag in addition to some other like freebies that I got. So I think what came in the bag is this. The Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. This is the deluxe size sample in 7 mils. There was also an Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair eye serum. And this has 5 mils, so a really good size, considering a full size is 15. There was this mascara, another one of these Sumptuous Extreme Lash Mascaras. I'm not going to keep this one either. I'm actually going to put this as a stocking stuffer for a family member. Another one of their glosses. This is in the shade Rosy Energy. And this one's a really pretty shade. Again, the brush tip applicator, which I don't love, but this color is really pretty. Really pretty. And then a lipstick. This is in the shade Cosmopolitan Rose. This is the packaging. And here is the shade. Beautiful. Beautiful color. So I want to say that's what came in the bag. I could be wrong. This may have been like a separate freebie. And the next 3 things I'm going to show you were in the bag, but I'm not 100% sure. This may have also been in the bag. The Estee Lauder Revitalizing Supreme Youth Power Cream. So I got a deluxe size of this as well. All right. And then there were 3 additional samples. 2 are the same as what I've gotten before. The Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Serum and Eye Serum. Face Serum and Eye Serum. And this one was a new one. The Revitalizing Supreme Youth Power Eye Balm. So I'm excited about this because I love trying new hydrating eye products or even like treatment products. I'm not sure if this is for all over the eye or just under the eye. Let me see what it says here. It says around the eye area. Oh, as a weekly mask, leave on for 2 minutes, then blot excess with tissue. I kind of like that. So that is everything from Estee Lauder. It was quite a bit. I'm not keeping two. One is a repurchase. I probably should put the foundation as a repurchase, but I have a lot of foundation, so I'm not doing that. Now I'm going to do a few random things. I think this was the only thing I got from Ulta in the month. This was, I think they had a 50% off on this. The Bare Minerals Hydrating Cleansing Oil. I wanted to give this one a try. Sounds nice. It's got sunflower oil in it. And let me show you what the packaging looks like. Seems to be a very liquidy oil cleanser. So yeah, I wanted to give this one a try. I do like Bare Minerals skincare for the most part. Then I picked up from Timeless. They always have a like Black Friday leading up to Black Friday sale. And I think it was 40% off. And this is where I pick up my vitamin C serum from. So I picked up 2 of the vitamin C serums. This is 1.7 ounces. Picked up 2. You can pick up like a 4-ounce size, but I think you have to use the serum within 6 months after you open it. And it takes me, I don't know if I can finish a 4-ounce in 6 months. But I will say they did change their packaging, which I am very happy about. This is a much sturdier packaging, and it also seems like this always rubs off on the old packaging, the printing. So I'm thinking this will actually stay on. And then the last thing I got is a 4-ounce size of the CoQ10 toner serum. I love the serum. I don't have anything like it in my stash. These 3 items don't count towards low buy because they're repurchased items. I don't have any other CoQ10 serum. I love this serum, and I was like, you know what? I might as well just buy the 4-ounce size. It'll take me forever to finish. But I use this kind of as an addition to the other serums I use. So I have like a treatment serum that I use, which is supposed to fight wrinkles. And then I have one that's a hydrating serum, and then I usually add this to it. So I quite enjoy that serum. So anyway, bought these 3 from Timeless. It was 40% off. I'm really happy with that. And these don't count towards my low buy. I just realized I had a black mascara dot right here the whole time. I'm so sorry. I have some fragrance. I did get this from Skylar. I think this may have been my last Skylar subscription box. So I picked up the scent sounded so amazing. It was Amber Dunes. This may have been for October. The scent notes are moonlit jasmine, vanilla orchid, and amber. It sounded so nice. So I did grab this, and then I have one other one I'm going to show you. I'm just going to sniff this real fast. That is so pretty. So pretty. And then I grabbed a sample, or like a deluxe size, of Pink Canyon, which is grapefruit, pink salt, and cedar. I thought that I had this, but I guess I didn't. And maybe I do, and I can't find it. Anyway, this one, my friend Valerie had worn this, and she said she got compliments left and right wearing it. So I was like, oh, I want to try it. So I went ahead and picked up a deluxe size, and if I like the way it smells, I can get a full size later. That is beautiful. Beautiful. So those are 2 perfumes being added to my collection. Next, I picked up some things from May Lindstrom Skin. Now, I've talked about this before during Empties, and I think whenever I've purchased from her. So once a year, she does this special where if you spend $250, you get a free item. The free item, she tells you ahead in advance what it's going to be. And this year, the free item was her serum. So this is the Youth Dew Balancing Facial Serum. This is over $120 serum. So this was a no-brainer for me. I love this serum. I just don't want to pay the price for it. So I went ahead and I was like, okay, I'm going to place my order because I did need a couple of things. And this kind of sold it. So I got that for free. Then I picked up the Blue Cocoon facial balm. I love this stuff. I'm working on the last one I have in my collection now. So I went ahead and picked up another one. This is her Solid Oil Facial Concentrate. Holy Grail. Love this item. It's expensive. It's $180. But I usually go through 1.5 a year. So I don't mind paying that. I love this Holy Grail. And then I got, since I had to get to 250, I went ahead and purchased the Honey Mud mask. I love this mask so much. It's a beautiful mud mask for dry skin. It's pricey, but I don't care. I love it. So those were the 3 things I got from May Lindstrom. These 2 are not going to count towards my low buy because I literally have, I think, 1 mud mask left. I've gone through so many mud masks. I'm really down to like not 1, maybe 2 or 3. That's it. So this is a repurchase. This is a repurchase, and I have a ton of serums, so this counts. Before I get to my Sephora VIB haul, I do want to share with you, I picked up the Sabon advent calendar this year, so I'm actually opening the stuff now, and I'll share with you in my December empties what came in that advent calendar. But one of the things that came with the advent calendar was a freebie. This is what it looks like from Sabon. This is their, I don't even know, Starlight Delight sample. I think this must be a new fragrance for them. So it has a shower oil and a body lotion. So let me just open this up. Oh, the shower oil is a large size. This is what the shower oil looks like. I really do like this product. I don't love the packaging necessarily because I find this plastic is too hard to squeeze. So you basically just have to let it pour out. That's really pretty. It's a light floral. I love that. Starlit Bouquet. And then here is the body lotion, which is also, I can't remember if this is the size that comes in the advent calendar or not, but this is, what did I say, 50 mils, and this one is 100 mils. I know the shower oils in the advent calendar are much smaller, so this is a nice size. So that came from Sabon. And then let me share with you what I got from Sephora. I went in twice. Okay, so the first thing I have here is by Belief. It's their moisturizing eye balm, one of my holy grail eye moisturizers. This is not going to count towards my low buy because I'm literally down to, like, I like this and I love the one from Clinique. And those are the only 2 like hydrating eye moisturizers that I'm currently loving and repurchase. So I don't have any of this in my collection except for maybe a deluxe size, but this is not counting towards my low buy. I also grabbed this. I think this is a new product for Belief, the Moisturizing Balm Toner. And they have another toner that's a liquidy toner that I think is okay. But when I saw this was a milky toner, it says milky texture toner for dry skin. Yes, please. So here is the packaging. It has 200 mils. I'm so excited about this. So excited. I love Belief products. From Rare Beauty, I picked up another one of these Soft Pinch Dewy Liquid Blush. This is in the shade Hope. This is the deluxe size. Honestly, whenever I bought this, I didn't know it was going to be this size. But I love this color. It's a limited edition shade. At least I think that's it. It's limited edition. I don't think it's coming back. But I love this. I'm actually using this right now and love. Again, these were all purchased the first time I went in. So I picked up the Gucci lip set. This is the Glow and Care lip.
Something. Can you say it again?
This is the Glow and Care lip color set. This is my favorite formula from Gucci. So there are 3 in here. I need to pan one of these next year because I'm now like I have a growing collection, especially in this shade Call It a Day, which is not this one. Yeah, Call It a Day, which I'm not going to swatch because I have like 2 of these already and I need to use the one that's the older one. But here, I'll show you the shade. My favorite Holy Grail shade of this. I love it so much. I get a ton of compliments when I wear it, so I don't mind having more. Then the second shade in here is Peggy Taupe. This is another one that I was really excited about. I have already swatched this, but there's the shade there. Oh my God, it's so pretty. It's a beautiful, like, cool toned taupey shade. Love. They also have this in their matte lipstick, I want to say. I'm just not the biggest like matte lipstick fan, but they do have that shade in their other formulas. The third shade in here is Sally. Was that Sally or Salty? Sally Soft Honey. And I guess same packaging on all 3 of these. And here is the shade. I love these. I love them. I guess it's these types of lip products are in right now. Love. Then I grabbed a lip set from YSL. This has like one of my favorite formulas, the Rouge Volupte Shine. So it has 2 shades, Nude Lingerie and Nude Lavalier. So let me show you what these look like. My biggest issue with these YSL lippies is they don't have the shade name on the bottom. They just have the shade number. So 150 is Nude Lingerie. And so here is the packaging. There is the shade. So this is more of a pink leaning nude. And then Nude Lavalier. This is one of their most popular lip colors. Shade number 44. I love this one. Love, love, love. And that's a cooler toned pink. I grabbed a backup of one of my favorite eyeliners. This is by Gwen Stefani's Give. This is their Line It Up 24-Hour Gel Pencil Eyeliner in the shade Spiderwebs. It's just their black. I almost got the purple, but I was like, I have so many Urban Decay purple eyeliners that I need to get through. But this one is a holy grail. It's a super dark black liner. Stays beautifully in the waterline. It doesn't get all over my contacts. Love. Love this. And the one that I'm currently working on is like this big, so I needed a backup. Then I got one of their Sephora Favorites kits. So this one I had already opened and pulled everything out, but this one was a Sephora Favorites, the Sparkly Clean set. This one here. So let me show you what's in it. It came with this bag. This is a nice size bag. And it has, I think, one skincare item. This is by Freck Beauty. It's the Cleansing Lactic Acid Toner, which is really nice. My favorite is by Tarte. It's their knockout tingling treatment. But I will try others, so we'll try this. I don't know that I've ever tried anything from Freck Beauty. From Cali Ray, they have the Plumping Glassy Lip Trip in Taco Tuesday. I have not. Have I swatched this? No. So let's see what this looks like. I've never tried this product before. So really nice nude shade like that. Then from Merit, it includes one of their lipsticks. Signature Lip in the shade L'Avenue. I love this packaging. Love. It's a very dark shade for me, deep shade for me, but it's beautiful. Look at that. Great fall shade. From Say Beauty, the Merit was a full size and this is a full size. It has their Dew Blush in the shade Chili. And I think this is like one of their the most popular shades in this formula. They had the trio that was also available. I decided not to get it. And then it's like, maybe I should go get it. And then it sold out. So anyway, here is what the doe foot looks like. Oh, this is beautiful. I don't think I swatched any of these when they came in. There is the color there. That's really nice. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. That's really pretty. So that's the second full size in there. And then 2 other deluxe sizes. The Kosas Air Brow Clear Brow Gel. So this will also not count towards my low buy because I have like 1 deluxe size that I'm working on and that's it. That's all. Like I have, maybe 1 more deluxe size, but I don't have very many clear brow gels and I need them. So that's not counting, but this will. This is the Rose Ink Mascara. I don't know what kind of mascara this is. Hold on. Ultra Black Lash Lift Serum Mascara. So there is a deluxe size of that. So that's what was in this kit. I think this was a great deal. $42 plus I got 20% off and came with a bag. Then the last thing I purchased was the Rare Beauty Positive Light Silky Touch Highlighter. I picked up the shade Exhilarate. Now, this freaking highlighter is like in and out of stock all the time. So there's one other shade. There's 2 other shades that I probably would have picked up as well. The lightest shade and then the pink shade. This is the gold shade. So there's Exhilarate. This is so pretty. When I originally swatched this, I was like, oh, I think it may be too dark for me. But when I have a tan, I think this is going to be gorgeous. So I'm going to go ahead and keep it. And, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But I want to try it whenever I have a tan. I am going to the beach in February. So I may have an opportunity to actually try this before the summer. So those were the things that I picked up the first time I went in. Then the second time I went in, I found a couple of other things. I found this on sale and I love this product. The Ole Henriksen Fat Glow Facial. So it was on sale, half off, I think, and then I got 20% off that. So for me, this was a no-brainer. This also will not count towards my low buy because it's something that I don't have very many of. I use this and I use the one from Drunk Elephant, their baby facial, TLC baby facial. So this won't count. It's a repurchase. And then there was a couple of things from Sephora I grabbed. I have their, what kind of lipstick is this? Satin lipstick. The shade number is 8. I don't remember the shade name, but here is the satin lipstick. I had this on my wish list. There's the color. I'm running out of room here. Ooh, it's so pretty. Kind of reminds me of the Merit, but a little bit bolder. Gorgeous. I got a notification that this was back in stock, and that's kind of what prompted me to go back in, plus one other Sephora favorites I'm going to show you. Yeah, so this is the Sephora Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer. I used this several years ago, and I really loved it. So I wanted to give it a try again. And I don't know if they're discontinuing this because it's been on sale forever, but the shade that I picked up is Fondant. This is not the shade that I originally wanted, but it's close enough. So I'm not going to open the packaging on this, but I remember this being a really good concealer and I want to give it another try, especially if it's not going to be around. I want to have it. And then the Sephora favorites I picked up. This is the second one I picked up. And I blame Valerie for this because I kind of didn't know about it. But it's the Luxe Vibes Sephora Sampler or Favorites Kit. So it has several really wonderful items in here. And I haven't even opened this. So let's do that. Okay, there are some skincare items in here. The first one is by La Mer, the moisturizing cream. This is actually a pretty decent sample for La Mer. It's usually like teeny tiny. But this has 7 mils. So that's a really good sample for the La Mer's moisturizer. It also came with this teeny tiny sample from Barbara Sturm, Dr. Barbara Sturm, and it looks like it leaked. Well, that's a bummer. I may have to reach out to Sephora about this. I'm just now opening this and this is leaked everywhere and I don't even think it's usable. So I may have to call them. But this is the niacinamide serum. I think this is a pricey item. So yeah, it's leaked everywhere. There's like nothing left. Very little. So I may have to reach out to them about this. Then the thing that I'm not keeping is the Kerastase Elixir Ultimine. Wait, what? Old-time hair oil, I think. Yeah, so I think that's a hair oil. I'm not keeping this because it has dimethicone in it. So that's going to be gifted. And then there's some makeup items in here. So the first one is a mascara by Pat McGrath. It's the Fetish Eyes Mascara. I have not tried Pat McGrath's mascara yet, but I do have some in my collection. Then from Tom Ford, there was a deluxe size lip color lipstick in the shade Casablanca. I'm not going to swatch this because I have a full size that's already in use, but there's the shade. Love this color. Love. There is a lipstick from YSL. This is the Rouge Pour Couture lipstick. I'm not sure the shade name, but there's the color. And this is a beautiful red. Kind of reminds me of Elson, but it's a little bit more of a satin formula. Really pretty. And then came with one of my favorite Holy Grail powders, which I haven't purchased. I haven't repurchased this because I have other like loose powders in my collection I'm trying to get through, but it's the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. I love this. It's actually absolutely on my repurchase list, but I've held strong because I have so many other powders I'm working on. So that was the kit. Again, I will reach out to them about this because this is lame. The last thing I picked up during the Rouge sale, I'm pretty sure, is a backup of the Sephora 24-hour colorful contour eye pencil. This is the other black eye pencil that I can use in my waterline that does not get all over my contacts. And so this is also a repurchase for me. Even though I have a lot of black eyeliners, this one is the one that I know I can always go to, and I only use it on my waterline. All right, and then the two other things that I picked up from Sephora, I think I picked these up at the same time, but I could be wrong. So this was a product that was out of stock the entire sale, unless unless you were able to pick it up at the very beginning. I think I went in the afternoon the first day and this was already sold out. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. And then it came back in stock. And then of course they did a 20% off sale in the very beginning of December. You could have purchased it, but I didn't want to miss out in case they sold out again. So this is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Glow Blush Duo. I feel like they just put this as out of stock so you couldn't buy it during the first round. Anyway, here's the packaging. So it has 2 full size of their Luminous Silk Glow blushes. The first one is the shade number 51. So here's the packaging. And again, like YSL, they just have the number on the bottom. So 51 is the shade Amore. And here is the blush. I've already swatched this. These are so pretty. So there is the shade Amore, nice pink shade. And then the second one is number 50 Euphoric. Wait, is it like this? No, it's like this. The reason why I say that is because I feel like the label is upside down. So there is Euphoric. So this is just a nice peachy pink shimmer shade, really light. You can see it there. Let me see if I can get a better swatch of this. Really beautiful, beautiful color. And the last thing I grabbed was the Laneige lip kit. I grabbed 2, one which you'll hear about a little bit in another video, but I was like, I want one. I did not need it, but it's kind of like a thing now where I've picked that up 3 years in a row, so I grabbed it. So anyway, it's got 4 of the deluxe size of the lip sleeping mask. They're 3 grams each. So it's berry gummy candy, gummy bear, mango, mint choco, and this one is sweet candy. So grab that for myself. I did get 1 deluxe size sample. This is by Sulwhasoo, the concentrated ginseng renewing serum. I love Sulwhasoo products, so decided to give this one a try. And there is the packaging. This has a total of 5 mils. So that is everything that came into my collection. Quite a bit. Did not hold down the fort in terms of bringing things into my collection in November. I kind of figured that would happen with the Sephora sale and Black Friday and all that good stuff. So anyway, let me share with you how things are going with my low buy. So as I had mentioned earlier, I finished 32 full-size items as well as 28 deluxe size items. There are 6 full-size items here that don't count. So let me show you what they are. They're all the hair care items, which is the Love Your Curls Step 3 gel. The As I Am Coconut Co-Wash, that does not count. The Love Beauty and Planet shampoo. But I am going to count this Curl Thrive because it is not a Holy Grail repurchase. I'm not going to count this KP bump eraser from First Aid Beauty because I literally have this is the only one of these that I have in my collection. So I'm not going to count that either. In addition to the Lancome Vivacil. This one does not count coming in. It does not count going out. So those are the 5 items that don't count. And then I did share with you some of the full-size items that came into my collection this month that don't count as well. So as I've mentioned before in these videos, it's a 2-out 1-in system. For full sizes, deluxe sizes, I have to finish 6 items to be able to bring in 1 item into my collection, whether it be full size or deluxe size. So all that being said, I do all the math and then I count the 52 items that came into my collection that do count towards my low buy. Last month I had a negative 9 point balance, and right now I'm at a negative 43 balance. So still in the negative. However, this is something I wanted to share with you. I kind of calculated the number of items that have left my collection over the course of the year, in addition to the items that came into my collection over the course of the year. All right, since January of this year, I have finished and removed from my collection a total of 567 items. That's full and deluxe size. And that's not even including declutters, to be honest. Like, I'm not even including declutters in that, which there's a lot of declutters. And I brought in a total of 388 items that kind of count towards like not repurchased items. So I'm still down 200 items just from that. If I include the items that I decluttered, that's a total of 312. So I'm down about 500 items in my collection, which I'm super happy about. So even though I have a positive 43, so even though I have a negative 43 balance, I'm still down a lot of items. So the low buy is working. All right, so let me scooch over and I'm going to share with you a chart here. Now, the chart you're going to see is what my totals were for the items I finished from my empties in November. So the total value was $1,320. Skincare was $838. Makeup $224. The Bath and Body items was $131.50. So I got through a pretty decent amount of Bath and Body items. The total for fragrance was $61.50, which is great. And hair care was $65 as well, although a lot of those don't count towards my low buy, but that's fine. So the total, again, like I said, was $1,320. So far for the year, I have finished $11,123 worth of stuff. That's kind of crazy. That is crazy pants. I'll leave a chart here that has like kind of the ebbs and flows of things, the different categories throughout the year. I did use up quite a bit of skincare this month. And let me just look to see what were the big ticket items in November. That face moisturizer by Clarins is $134. And the Glow Recipe was $42. The eye mask, those Peter Thomas Roth masks are really expensive. So if I add the two that I finished together, it's $123. The serums I finished, the Estee Lauder one was really expensive. So the two that I finished from Estee Lauder and Murad's pricey, was $168. So yeah, there was a lot. There was a lot that I finished this month, which is great. Anyway, this is a very, very long video. I'm so sorry. That is going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you're doing well and staying safe. Please hit that subscribe button and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. This is a new product to me, the Advanced And then the other one they have, the third shade in. Okay, bye.